Test, test, 1, 2. Let's check the dashboard. So guys, sorry for this annoying test, test, 1, 2. But I had like some issues the last week with the streaming stuff, and so that's why I guess I will do it always test, test, 1, 2 at the beginning. So check the second stream. And again, sorry for that, but it is kind of necessary to do it because otherwise the stream will stop and I will have some issues, and I would start to do it, to redo it. So are we online? Yes, we are online. So yeah, welcome back at Sketchfields by SE. Okay, I need to open up my chat window. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I will just continue my study challenge. So today it's like really not early, but the opposite of it in the day. So I'm not sure if I have to warm up myself, but I will do it kind of quickly. Line up these shapes and make some hedges. And so if you missed the last episode, I found my old phone, which is not in use anymore. And so the point is I use this head to learn better the human proportions of the human heads. And the point is you don't see what I am about to draw, so, and what I am about to sketch. And so the problem is that I'd like you to show it or to see it, and that's why I try to make this with this solution somehow. So the phone will stop working after a while, but just for the beginning you see it, okay? And so that I will not cheat and not to draw the stuff on the phone, I have to focus myself like on this head. So as always, I will close one eye. I will close one eye if I look at the sculpture. So, and actually the angle of the head is going more like this. And this was already the cheating situation, because I saw it on the photo. Maybe I will turn it off. And I will use it later again. Because I want to learn it like to do from the reference sculpture and not from the photo. So I haven't done it like for a week. Not for a week, but the last couple of days I haven't drawn anything. So the first phases, like in the first phases in the perspective, is always a little bit like to do it the first time. So close one eyes, try to make a perspective lines. Oh, today it's like really hot here in Stuttgart. So this is, the ear is going down more or less like straight here. You see a lot of the head. The nose going like this. It's coming up from the shape outside here, and we have an eye, but it's more like starting here in the middle. The lower lip and the chin. So actually I did already a mistake, because the ear here is more or less on the same level like the chin here. But this is right. This line of the back head is coming directly out of the top of the ear. And they connect here. So this distance here is kinda the same like the distance between here and here, so I have to lower it up. Yes. Now I can focus on these lines here. Okay, I open my eyes, and what I see seems to look good so far. I guess I will change the pen, the roller pen. I will go with one which is a little bit thinner. Maybe the 1-2. 1-2-1-2. 1, 2, 1, 2. So because I'm not consistent in looking at this the sculpture, like always only with one eye, I'm doing some mistakes which are like really annoying. So this line here, so it should be more straight, but because I watch at the sculpture at the face, like with both eyes sometimes, then I tend to make this line like in this direction, but it should be go in this direction because we have a perspective. Right. So I guess I will stop to make these hatching lines. Like I did here. Because I guess I will be faster if I start to focus on only on the line work, like only on the outlines. I hope to learn more in this way. So, what's this about? Okay, let's play. Okay, I have missed some lines. 2 of them go in this direction. Okay, the next ways. So I've prepared already my page, like a little bit what I wanted to have and which sizes. So this will be the biggest head today. I will force myself to do this. So the only good thing about to having like hot, because here it's that the roller pens, they are like sliding over the paper, like so smooth. Okay, Hey guy, what do you want? Which angle do you like me to draw? Maybe like this. So yeah, I haven't done it so far ever. That's what I will do it like this. Like it's more from the side and from the back. So you can see it here. This is the reference angle view I will do now. And I will do it here in this position. Okay, and again, close one eye and try to catch it. So maybe I should try to make it somehow with more perspective. Like, what if I would separate it here? Because here would be the ear, like very in the middle between here and here. And from here on, we would have like some okay, some lines going up and down and a little bit straight, like more straight. Like this situation here. And what about the rest of the head? So it's going this, a big bow. These lines are more straight, so and we have a perspective going like this. Okay, and so we would have the brows in here, and the chin would be here. The nose is starting like at this point, and we see it just a little. Just a little bit less. This, if we connect them together, it looks somehow like this. And so now connected them together and connecting them together. But here in between we have a small step like this. And here is it? It's not straight, of course. Yes, looks good so far. So at least the lines seems to be on the right positions. And the ear should be a little bit smaller if I compare the proportions. So for the new people who joined, maybe I am drawing this head right now from a certain angle. I could show it maybe. So this is the angle I tried to draw it. Oh, maybe I put it on this side on the screen, and then I don't have to watch it. I just don't see it then. But this could appear to the situation that you don't see my hand movement. And this is as high as this bow. And no, no hedges, no hedges. So, and from this areas, I see a little bit less. now I just have to connect these two lines. And these two lines. Okay, only lines, no hedges. What now? Should I draw you from the front? Dude. Yeah, I guess. So, what was the last time I tried to make it from the front view? Like, for some weeks already, nothing. This have been like the first steps. It was the time before I had the sculpture here. And I just took a photo as a reference to make it. So I will draw the Asar head now from the front, like this. I will show it to you. So this is going to be the view of it. And I will do it right away here, just right here. And I guess I will try the old method. Like, so the method I used to draw faces in the past, so here in the middle, they used to be, no, they should be like the eyes, and somewhere in the area between here separated in 3 parts, right? We would have their eyebrows here. The nose, starting point of the nose, and the eyes. So then we see some ears. Here in the middle is the line of the lower lip. So how is it here? We have 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Is it 2/3 between here and here? No, I'm not sure. But it looks somehow like a diamond. Like a diamond in the sky. So the nose here from my Mr. Asaro is different on the right side compared to the left side. And we have this situation here. So what about this line? And this one. Because these areas, they are going more or less to the edge. And now let's place some eyes here. And the same situation on this side. Oh, hi guys. So I have some comments in my chat. Welcome. So the first comment is from Medic Crawler. Hi, Medic Crawler. How about a person looking at it from a low angle and the head tilted down looking at the child? I'm not really sure if I understand it. So, person looking at it. I am the person, right? From a low angle. And the head tilted down looking at the child. Oh man, sorry, I don't get it. I don't get it. Do you have a maybe like reference, or can you find something on the internet and show it what you mean maybe? Or you could give me the link then and I would watch it. And ESP, I have another comment from ESP, and this guy just likes it. Dankeschön. Schön, dass du es magst. So I was talking German because he's writing in German, but I will continue to try to do it in English. So the next one, maybe I will finish this one somehow a little bit more detailed or more lines. This is it. So actually these are more or less all the lines what we have. Here's some lines. Yeah, of course it's too slow, but too small. But the point is, I just want to learn the basics of the head, like the understanding of the proportion, and for this I don't really need, at least I guess, I don't really need to do it in bigger size, because I tried it here and yeah, I messed up completely. That's maybe I really should try to make it bigger, but also I want to have some some nice at the end, like a nice looking sketchbook. And this is yeah, it's just easier to get if you have like a lot of sketches on one page. A good reference. So MediCrawler, thank you for your comment. So it's all good. A good reference would be hold it above your head and tilt it down to look at you. So you mean the sculpture, it should be like just directly in front of me? Is it that what you mean? So for now, I will just check which angles I haven't tried that much yet. So of course the back side of it I haven't, definitely not. And I tried a lot of these faces. This one is definitely not a good one. Look at this nose. This was done from a reference photo. It was a little bit easier. Oh dear, I feel so stupid because I just don't get it. I just don't get it. What is meant by low view angle? You mean this? ESP or ESPE? Now I know it. I will do it from the top. I will just show it. So ESPE, this is a head which called Asaro head. You can Google it. And this is like a fundamental thing to, at least I heard it from some people, fundamental thing to of the shapes of your head, how they are like orientated to each other. So, and especially here on this photo, you can see the light situation like really well. You don't have this normal light situation like in the on real heads with soft shapes. You just have like the like hard borders. And so the point is, I want like to learn to draw faces, but also from maybe one day from real people. And that's why I try to do it, to take reference pictures not from photos like I did it in the past. So all these pictures are I used some reference pictures for this, like to have the view angles of the heads. But now I try to do it like by my own with this sculpture. So once again, I will close one eye, and I will try to draw this one, sorry, this one, it's directly here. Oh, is it annoying with this? With the slide here? I guess so. I will check the camera. I will do it a little bit brighter. I will just write it down, or you can see it here. So it is a reply to ESPE. So you can see here the name. It's Asaro head, or I will comment it right away. So now it should be better. And now it should be even more better from the quality. So that's the right spelling. Yeah, you're welcome, no problem. So, and once again, I will try to do this head now. Okay. So this is going to be a little bit a head which is a little bit bigger than the latest ones. This is the end. I would cut it in here. Yeah, seems like this. And so somewhere here is my vanishing point. And my nose will start somewhere here on this line. And some other shapes. So medic crawler, yes, that's actually the goal more or less. So at least I want to make this this challenge of drawing 1001 faces, just to have the situation that I have done like so much of them that I will be more confident in drawing them. And I'm not really sure if I want to draw portraits or something like that. I just want to be able to draw faces, at least to draw good faces. So so the history is why I started to do this is so I am actually a wannabe car designer, and I want to draw cars for my YouTube channel, or it was the idea. Together with girls. So, and I do it actually always in Photoshop. So, and in Photoshop we have the situation that digital drawing is like, you can draw something and then you can erase it again, and you can draw something and you can erase it again. And the point is that even if I was like more or less happy with the body of the the body of the girls, and at this point, as I was starting to draw the face, I was always struggling, because if I make a rendering in Photoshop, then I want to make it big, right? And if I don't have any experience in drawing face, it's kind of hard like to do it. And even if it's possible to erase it, it's still like really hard. And that's why it was someday that much annoying that I started to focus just only on women heads, or heads in general. But actually I want to learn the basics of the women head. So, and this was something like the starting point, and I draw them by the beginning just from my mind. I thought I would learn something about it just to make it like out of my head, but it was just a little bit bigger than compared to this, but not really better, right? And then I started to look at real faces, and no, not real faces actually, not in the beginning. So I saw some manga stuff and some other drawn stuff, and that was the beginning of this challenge. So I hope this answer is like good enough. And again, sorry so much is it possible to say that? I'm so sorry that I don't get what you are talking about, these view angles. I would need maybe, like I said, a reference of what you need, or a small drawing. I could give you my, I don't know, email address maybe later. So 2318 you like the most. I'm not sure, but this is like the first ones, right? Yeah. Yeah, I got your point. But so these are like, of course, I like them as well. And at this, like on this, at the same time, I also don't like them. They are like, they are not really um like connected to the human face. Of course, they are somehow, but they are, the proportions are always messed up somehow. So like in here, so you have never like this situation or on a real face. What do you mean by the most potential? You just like the style of the drawing, or could you explain it a little bit more? And by the way, Medic Crawler, what's your deal? So you studied architecture. Oh, this is wrong. This line should be here, and this line should be here. Are you good, by the way, like in drawing faces? So you mean the difference between real life and manga are angles, and the actual proportion are the same. Yeah, that's right. Of course, that's right somehow, but the proportions of the eyes are also not the same, right? So I tried it to make like here, or at least all, I guess all of my paintings or sketches, I tried to make the eyes like too big. And look at this one, for example. Looks so awkward somehow. Just ugly. So I haven't managed it uh, too often or often enough to make it like looks nice or appearing nice to me. I like this one. So my nose is here. So, and again, I messed up the proportions. So it should be more like this. So the eye is just bigger. And no hatching lines. This is my goal for today, no hatching lines. So ESPE, can you see this number? So this is the 557th. It was done some days ago. And then we have the 8, 9, then 560, and this is 561. 561. So MIDI crawler, I'm distant at portrait, so sorry for that, but I do not know what distance meaning. I will Google it. What does it mean? Distant. Ah, Abstammung. Okay. So now I get it. So you used to draw like portraits in your past, right? Yeah, ESP, it's more than half, but it was like, it's kind of hard to continue if you don't see that much improvement, but I try to keep going. So that's why I started to do it here on Twitch and on YouTube Live, that people have the possibility to participate and maybe also to help. And one of the goals is also that I draw more in the traditional, in the classical way. Because all the last years I did all my illustrations and drawings always in Photoshop, and I am a little bit annoyed about the progress or about the situation that I still erase that much if I make my first proposals, and I want to get rid of it. I just want to be more confident in making art. And in speaking English as well. I just take this as opportunity to learn English. Because I'm kind of shitty in this. But English is like really helpful in a lot of situations. Oh, thank you for believing me, ESP. So this will be the last phase for today, and I will just number them up, and this is the 8, and this is then the 9, 559, and this is then 560. I will read the last comment from MediCrawler. When I'm doing revision on architectural piece with a client, I do many drawings on paper napkin. Yeah, I believe you. That's cool. So guys, who is listening right now, for you ESP, I'm not really sure like if you like the quality of the stream quality on YouTube, because sometimes it's kind of laggy or buggy, and the quality on Twitch it was so far now it was a little bit better. So if you like, you can also follow me on Twitch. You then don't have to do it on YouTube. And if you like to see me again, guys, maybe just follow me if you like. And for today, that's all. Bye, and see you next time, hopefully. Bye-bye.